channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day full of fantastic things in it as always. And for today's video, before we get into today's video, I want to first say thank you guys so much. For those of you who did not see on some of my other social medias, which by the way, if you don't follow me on all my social medias, where are you guys at? I put a lot of content on my social medias, in particular on TikTok. And guys, we just reached 1,000 on TikTok. I am so excited. Thank you guys so much. In fact, we're over 1,000 now. So I thank you guys. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I put out a lot of different content over on there. In particular, a lot of COD leaks and things like that over there. Videos about some COD leaks and rumors and things like that, because usually they end up being over a minute. And yeah, you can't do over a minute on shorts. So usually I put them over there. So if you guys are interested in that, go check it out. I want to thank you guys so much. I also want to thank you guys on here. We're almost to 500 subscribes on here. We're halfway. So we're almost halfway. So I thank you guys so much. But let's get into today's video. For today's video, it's not going to be a grind video. I decided to do something a little different. For those of you who do not know, and if you have not seen all my shorts, I sometimes occasionally do loadout videos, and they usually do very well. In particular on TikTok, again on TikTok, I do some on TikTok. I've started doing them, and you guys have really liked it. And you guys have also liked the shorts that I've done with loadouts on here. So I decided today, hey, why don't I just do a longer video of three of my favorite loadouts that I have on my ARs. And the ARs that we're going to be doing today, I got my notes right here. And here, you guys know the drill by now, all right? I have to have my notes. The guns that we will be doing today are the M4, the Lachmann 5.56, and the TAQ 56. Now, these are the TAQ 56 is arguably, aka by the way, the Scar, arguably is my favorite weapon in the game. Arguably is one of them. Now, I will go ahead and quickly warn you guys, I will not be showing you the tuning today. I am still having that glitch to where the tuning moves. And for those of you who do not know what tuning is, Call of Duty in Modern Warfare 2, in this Call of Duty, you can actually tune your weapons to how the attachments work for more recoil, less recoil, better stability, things like that. And they did put that in this game, and it's still having that glitch. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are having this glitch. The glitch is that when I go to tune my weapon, it just moves by itself, and I can't get it to stay on the number that I want. So I do have the numbers written down on my phone, all right? So I do, well, not written down, typed down onto my phone on the numbers that I want, all right? So I'm not going to be showing you guys the tuning, but I will show you guys the attachments and how the gun works in the shooting range. I'll get it out in a minute. In the shooting range, I will show you guys how that works. Yes, I am good at making YouTube videos. Okay, I'm going to send you guys over there. I can't wait to share these with you. I'll get out in a minute. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and go. Okay, so here we are on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This is the M4. I thought that we would just jump right in and we would just go in. And in fact, I found this really funny because I did not plan on this. But today we're actually going over my first, second, and third loadout. That's what we're doing. I found that kind of funny. So yes, and the first gun, by the way, that I got gold on was the M4. And of course, now that you see we have platinum on the M4, I do have a video about getting... But I'll tell you what, I got platinum actually on all 3 of these weapons, and I'll put all 3 of the links to those videos down below. I'll put those down there. But let's just get going on this. Let's start off with this. By the way, let me go ahead. Let me just make myself disappear for you guys. 1, 2, 3, so you guys can clearly see the loadout. This is the loadout. This is what we have right here. Let's just go over it for a quick second. This is the barrel that we have. This is the muzzle. This is the underbarrel, and this this is the optic and this is the mag. Now, some people, the mag and the optic are a little, they're more customized to my type of playing style, and we'll get into that in a minute. But the barrel is pretty much, I see everybody using it, and that is because it is really good for just to stabilize this weapon. This weapon, even though it hits hard, it has a lot of recoil in it, the M4. So everything that we have on this weapon is to help out with recoil and make it more straight, make it more accurate. That's what we're trying to do. So let's just jump right in here. Let's just go to it. Now, again, I can't show you guys the tuning. I'm sorry I'm having that glitch. Let me know in the comments below if you guys, again, are having the same problem, because I am having that problem. And if you're not having it, then let me know how to fix it, if you guys know how to fix it. But anyway, this is the muzzle. Let's get on to the numbers for the muzzle. For those of you who do not know, by the way, tuning is for making your gun more stable, is to make your gun more accurate, is to make your gun have less recoil. You guys get the picture. That's what tuning does. Tuning has actually come back in this game. Tuning has been gone for a very long time in Call of Duty, and it came back in this one, and I find I'm on the fence about it. There's a part of me that thinks it's good, and then there's a part of me that thinks I'm not too sure. Maybe I'd rather just have someone else do it for me, if you guys get the picture. But I do find though that, and I do appreciate the attention to creating these weapons for each player and each player playing style, which again, this is for what is good for me, and this is what I think is best for me, and it may be different for you. This is what is best for me, and this is different because the mag and the optic are totally different than what I see people usually using on this gun. But let's get into the numbers again on the muzzle. The muzzle going up and down, by the way, you have one going up and down, one tuning going up and down, then you have one going side to side. So going up and down, we have it at 0.89. And then going side to side, we have it at 0.63. And those are the numbers for that. I just find that is, it just stabilizes it. It just helps out with accuracy and things like that. Now, going up to the barrel, we have the barrel. We have the 20-inch barrel. Why do we have the 20-inch barrel? Because I want this thing to go as long as possible. And it also helps out balance the weapon, in my opinion. Now, the tuning for this weapon, again, going up and down, is 0.27. That is the tuning for that, going up and down. And then going side to side is funny. Is going side to side, I find that 0.26 is the best for this. Again, we're wanting to make the gun more accurate. We're wanting the recoil to go down, particularly on the M4. The M4 has a lot of recoil on it. Now, going down to the underbarrel, I actually like this underbarrel. Now, people have their different underbarrels that they like, that they think reduce recoil. To me, this is one of my favorite underbarrels. You can do the commando one if you want to. You can do the FSS. That is a mouthful. You can do that one if you want to. I find that this one's good. For the tuning for this, we're going to do up and down. We're going to go at 0.36, and then side to side, we're going to do 0.3. That's what we're going to do. Again, we are really wanting this to be stable because there's a lot of recoil in this gun. So there you go. That is basically what you will mainly see a lot of people run, and those are my numbers that I like. Now, let's tackle this for a minute. A lot of people will say to run a smaller mag, the 45. I run the 60 mag because I feel like this. I feel like in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, let me know in the comments below if you guys feel this way. I need as much bullets as I can because I run out of them quite a bit, and I think that is because of the time to kill is all over the place. So yeah, I feel like I need the extra bullets, so I do the 60 round mag. Now, for the optic, this is my personal opinion for the optic. I will say, if you're wanting to go for long shots, this is not the optic for you. And you'll see it in the firing range because I'll take you guys there in the firing range. But you're not going to want to go this one if you're wanting longer shots. But for me and for multiplayer, I'm really more of a close-up and mid-range. I'm not really wanting to go for long shots now unless I'm having to get long shots for the platinum, which, by the way, for those of you who do not know, you have to get on every single platinum on every single gun is all based on long shots. So when I was doing it, I'll show you guys the one that I was doing. I was doing this one. But now that I'm done with long shots for this one, I have gone back to what I like, which is this mini red dot one. Now, I don't have really any tuning things for this one. I have tuned it in the past, but honestly, if you keep it at 0 and 0, actually, I find that this optic doesn't need much tuning. But if you do want to tune it, I do have the numbers right here. If you do want to tune it, let me scroll down to it. Here we go. If you do want to tune this optic, which by the way is not always necessary, but if you do, I have it at -1. Yes, you have plus and minus. So at -1.35 is going up and down, and then going side to side is -2.25. Again, I don't always find that I have to have this tuned. But when I do, those are usually the numbers that I have it on if you want to do that. So anyway, in fact, I don't really have it tuned on this gun, again, because it was going up and down. But I've never really had it tuned on this gun. I have had it tuned, though, on the Lachmann 50. The 55.6 I have, or 5.56. I have it tuned. You will see that in a minute in the next loadout that we go over. That will be our next one. And I have it tuned over there because I felt like that the Lachmann needed it, whereas I think the M4 didn't exactly need it. But anyway, let me show you in the fire range how this thing works and how actually pretty accurate and stable that this thing is after you put all these on and tuning them. So let's just get in there. Let me show you guys what it looks like in the firing range. And this is what the firing range, by the way, before we go any further, someone did find an Easter egg in the firing range, and I can't take credit for this. You guys know how I like my Easter eggs, and I can't take credit for it. But look, your operative is sitting right in there. If you look, don't know why. The guy that I saw this on TikTok do this, showed this Easter egg, he didn't know why either. I don't know why either. But he is in there. He is watching us. He is cheering us on. Let's go, dude. Let's go. But yeah, so you'll see us right in there. You'll see us right in there. So anyway, let's get over into this. They will move, but this is basically what it is at short range. See how accurate and how hard that hits, and this is what it is at mid-range right there, and it's pretty accurate at mid-range. Again, for long shots with this optical, it's not really built for long shots. You can do it like it hit there, but usually it will kind of go off a little bit, but it is really good at close to mid-range. It is really close and really good to that. It's really good. See, at long range, it kind of goes off like that. So again, if you're wanting to go to long range, you're going to want to go to the other optical. But for me, this optical works particularly for close range and for mid-range. It really works. But anyway, this is the M4, and that's how it runs. Now let's go on to the Lachmann 5.56. Okay, so here we are on the Lachmann 5.56. This is the loadout. This is the loadout that best suits me, right? This is the best loadout that suits my playing style and what I like. So here is the loadout. Let's just jump into it. This loadout to me, the Lachmann 5.56, I actually think I like the M4 just a little bit better. However, if you tune things correctly with the Lachmann 5.56, it is accurate, and it even can have less recoil than the M4 if you tune it right and if you play with it right. But I do think that the M4 is more consistent with hitting hard. I feel like the Lachmann 5.56 isn't always consistent with the damage that it deals. But anyway, and I feel like it eats bullets up even more than the M4. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. You will notice that there are some things that are on the M4 that are on here. The muzzle is the same. The numbers are the same with the tuning, but I'll go over those again for you guys. Up and down is going to be, tuning it up and down is going to be 0.89, and then going side to side is going to be 0.63. That is what is going to be with the muzzle, and that is the tuning with the muzzle. Again, you're going to see a pattern. These, we're wanting to down the recoil on these, and we're wanting to make them more accurate, hence why we got a long barrel on this. We're wanting to be accurate with this thing, and the tuning for this barrel is going up and down, by the way, is 0.35 or 35, and then going side to side is 0.15. Again, we're just wanting to make this barrel go long. We're wanting to make it go, and we want it to be stable. We want the recoil to be down, things like that. That is why, and that is why also, I actually think that is this the longest barrel that you can have? Let me look. Yeah, this is the longest barrel that you can have on this gun. And again, I prefer going longer just because it helps out with stability for a gun, particularly with the guns in Modern Warfare 2 and this Modern Warfare 2. But let's go again to the underbarrel. The underbarrel tuning is the same as the M4. The underbarrel tuning is up and down. We're going to go to 0.19, and then going side to side is going to be 0.17. That is the underbarrel for this one. Now again, we break the rules again. We have the bigger mag on it. Again, I feel like that Modern Warfare 2 really eats up my bullets, so that's why I go for the longer one. You don't usually see people going for the longer one on this gun. If you watch TikToks and loadout videos on TikToks, it usually doesn't. However, I like the bigger mag. And again, this isn't the optical that people go for. This isn't the optical that people go for. This is the optical that I go for. Now, going for long shots, as you can see, we have platinum on it. I did do my try and true right here, but that is not usually the one. Let me look. The one that usually has that people go for is, let me see here, where is this one. Now, of course, I don't have it unlocked right here. Of course, I don't have it unlocked. However, that's the one that people usually put it on, but I find that this one is just as good. I find that this one is fine. Again, with the tuning, let's go with the tuning right here. Let's go with the tuning up here. Let me scroll up to it. The tuning is the same on it. Going up and down, you're going to want it to have at minus 1.35, and then going side to side, you're going to want to have it at minus 2.25. That is what you're going to want it as. I'm fine with not actually having the other one unlocked. I will eventually get it unlocked because I'm eventually going to have to go through the majority of these guns. But I find that this one is just fine. And again, I feel like that with this one, this mini red dot one, you don't always have to have it tuned, I feel like. But I do have it actually tuned on this one. Actually, I don't have it tuned again on the M4 because I feel like the M4 didn't really need it. But I do have it on the Lachmann 556. But anyway, there you go. Let's go check this out in the firing range. Again, hello me. Hello. But this is how it is. Hello. We're just hanging out in there and checking us out. Hello. But this is the Lachmann 556. Let me get over here. I find that this is better. This is Lachmann 556. As you can see, it's pretty accurate even at this range. Now, again, with the long range, it's kind of going to start going all over the place like this because this optical is not meant for long range. This is not meant for long range. It can do it from time to time, but it's not. But again, I'm not really a long range kind of player. I'm more of a close to mid-range. And close to mid-range, look how accurate this thing is. Look at the damage that it deals. It is really, I think, honestly, this, when you're wanting to be very accurate, this gun is awesome with accuracy. The M4 is better with hitting hard, but if you're wanting some accuracy, the Lachmann 556 is going to be your friend. So anyway, there you go. There is the Lachmann 556. Now let's go on to the SCAR or the TAQ 56. Let's go. Okay, so here we are on the TAQ 56. This is the TAQ 56, aka the SCAR. This is arguably my favorite assault rifle in the game, my favorite AR in the game. This is the loadout. As you can see, it is a little different. There are similarities, and if you guys really do like this video, and if I do more of them, you're going to see that there is a pattern in some of the attachments that I have on these ARs. However, this one does differ a bit. I do not have an optical on it. I do not have an optical on it, and that is because I have the laser on it that counters it like this. That thing is a beast, and you will see what I mean in a minute in the firing range, but that thing is a beast. Now, if you're going to want to go for long shots, though, it's not quite the best for long shots, but to mid-range and up close and personal, this thing is a beast. This thing is a beast. That laser is a beast. If you have not tried this laser, I highly recommend it. And you don't need to tune it. So that is one less thing that you have to tune. But let's get into the tuning. As you guys can see that the muzzle is the same as the other two. And the tuning for it is the same. And I will tell you guys the numbers again. Is at 0.889 at 0.89. And going up and down, and then going side to side is at 0.63. So those are the tuning numbers for that. Now going to the barrel, again, we want it long. We want it long. We want it to be stable. So the tuning numbers going up for this, actually, and by the way, this barrel is one of the best barrels in the game. You don't have to do much tuning to it. Going up and down, you want it at 0.3. Okay, yeah, not much at all. And then going side to side, you're going to want it at 0.2. Yeah, again, not much. You don't have to do much to this barrel. Now, going to the underbarrel is the same underbarrel as some of the, as well as the other two weapons, but we are going to play around with the numbers a bit. Going up and down, we're going to go to 0.49, and then going side to side, we are going to want to do 0.22. That is the tuning numbers for that. This gun doesn't need much tuning. This gun is arguably the best AR in the game, in my opinion. Some people would think it isn't, but in my opinion, it is. It's one of the best, if not the best. Again, we do not have an optical on it because we have this laser on it. You guys will see in a minute why. And then down here, we upped the magazine. We upped the mag. Again, I feel like that my shots need, I need more. And maybe that's because I don't want to reload as much. So that's why I always go with usually the bigger mag. But anyway, let's go into the firing range. You guys will see what I mean. Hello. But you guys will see what I mean by this. First and foremost, if you do not have your white dot, let me, white dot in the middle. See, right, that white dot in the middle of those crosshairs right there. If you don't have that turned on, I'll give it a minute. I highly recommend that you do, because this laser falls right on that dot. It falls right on that dot. I'm going to show you what I mean. See, look, when I aim, the dot is already right there. The laser is already there. Turn. Look how accurate this thing is. Look how accurate it is. Now, again, with the mid-range, I'll get there in a minute. If you mid-range, there. Look at that. It is as accurate as can be. Now, again, with the long range, it's not really meant for long range. You can do long range with it, like I did just there, but you're going to miss a few times. But with close range, man, look how accurate this thing is. It is so accurate at close to mid-range. This, if you have not tried this laser, this literally has changed everything for this gun for me. This laser is awesome. But anyway, there you go. There is the TAQ 56, and there are my loadouts for the M4, the Lachmann 55-6, and for the TAQ 56. Hi everyone, I'm back. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Again, please hit that like button. I'm trying to see what kind of COD content that you guys are wanting to see. So if you do like this video, please hit that like button. I would like to see if you guys like it. I would like to see if you guys like it. I would. Now don't worry. I know you guys really like the grind videos of the camos, and that is not going anywhere. I would love to keep doing those, and I love doing them. However, I feel like I want to venture out and do some other COD content along with that. So let me know in the comments if you like this. I know it was kind of random and a little bit all over the place, but let me know, because you guys really do like the short form content of it. So let me know if you like this longer form content as well. And again, I'll put down all the links and everything to some videos that I've mentioned, and to all my social medias, including my TikTok, down below. But please, again, like, comment, and subscribe. You do not have to, but I would love for you to. And I will see you in the next video, well, that you see me in. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye-bye.